बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। इस वीडियो में क्लास 7 जनरल साइंस के सारे एक्सरसाइजों की MCQs लेके आया हूँ जो आपको आने वाले CT PST टेस्टों में मदद दे सकते हैं। तो चलिए शुरू करते हैं। क्वेश्चन नंबर 1, द डाइजेस्टेड फूड इज अब्जॉर्ब्ड इनटू द ब्लड इन द डाइजेस्टेड फूड ब्लड में कहाँ अब्जॉर्ब होते हैं? mouth, small intestine, stomach, large intestine. The correct one is small intestine. Question number 2, the secretion of liver is called bile, saliva, gastric juice, pancreatic juice. The correct one is bile. The secretion of liver is called bile. Question number 3, the mechanical breakdown of food occurs in the mouth and stomach, mouth and small intestine, mouth, stomach. The correct one is mouth and stomach. Question number 4, the alternate name of tricha is ट्रीचा का दूसरा नाम वाइनफेफ, इसोफेगस, larynx, lungs. The correct one is वाइनफेफ. Question number 5, the structure which separates the chest cavity from the abdominal cavity is called the cartilage, ribs, diaphragm, all of them. The correct one is diaphragm. Question number 6, the blood from the heart is transported to all parts of the body by the दिल से सारी बॉडी को खून ट्रांसफर करते हैं arteries, veins, capillaries, villi. The correct one is arteries. Question number 7, transport of water from roots and plants take place through पौधों में पानी का ट्रांसपोर्ट किसकी वजह से होते हैं? फोइलियम, जाइलम, एपिडर्मिस, स्टोमेटा. The correct one is जाइलम. Question number 8, the evaporation of water from leaf is called. इस प्रोसेस को क्या कहते हैं? फोटोसिंथेसिस, respiration, transpiration, translocation. The correct one is transpiration. Question number 9, the largest artery is called aorta, ventricle, atrium, pulmonary artery. The correct one is aorta. The largest artery is called aorta. Synthesis of carbohydrates take place in roots, stem, fruit, leaves. The correct one is leaves. Thanks for watching. Exercise number 3, reproduction in plants. Question number 1, which one is the following is the female sex organ? Sepal, stamen, carpal, fetal, semen. The correct one is carpal. Question number 2, potato is asexually produced through layering, tubers, cutting, grafting. The correct one is tubers. Potato is asexually produced through tubers. Question number 3. Self-pollination occurs between same flower, different flower of different plants, same or different flower of the same plants. The correct one is same or different flower of the same plants. Question number 4. Seed develops from ovule, ovary, anther, both ovary and ovule. The correct one is ovule. Seed develop from ovule. Question number 5. Which one is the following is not reproductive structure? Sepal, carpel, ovule, pollen grain. The correct one is sepal. Exercise number 4. Environment and feeding relationship. इसमें क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 है लिविंग प्लेस ऑफ एन ऑर्गेनिज्म इज कॉल्ड हैबिटेट, एनवायरनमेंट, इकोसिस्टम, स्पीशीज. द करेक्ट वन इज हैबिटेट. क्वेश्चन नंबर 2. मनी फूड चेन्स यूनिट टू मेक आ फूड साइकिल, फूड वेब, food pyramid, mega food chain. The correct one is food web. Question number 3. An animal that feed on plants is called producer, primary consumer, secondary consumer, decomposer. The correct one is primary consumer. Question number 4. Inventor. Most cold-blooded animal disappear because they die, hibernate, migrate, eaten away. The correct one is hibernate. Question number 5. The meat eaters is also known as herbivores, carnivores, omnivores, producer. The correct word is carnivores. Exercise number 5. Water. Question number 1. Percentage of water on Earth's surface is about 100%, 50%, 60%, 70%. The correct one is 70%. Question number 2. Pesticides and fertilizers are the source of domestic waste, agriculture waste, industrial waste, acid rain. The correct one is agriculture waste. खाद है. Question number 3. Harmful bacteria are removed from water by passing oxygen gas, nitrogen gas, chlorine gas and carbon dioxide gas. The correct one is chlorine gas. Question number 4. Suspended particles from drinking water are removed by table salt, chlorine, charcoal, potassium. The correct one is potassium. Question number 5. Distillation is a technique of separation, preparation, filtration, disinfection. The correct one is separation. Question number 1. These have the same number of protons in each atom, but the neutron number can vary. Isotopes, molecules, ions, isobar. The correct one is isotopes. The same number of proton in each atom, but the neutron number can be different is called isotopes. Question number 2. The particle that carries a negative electrical charge is proton, neutron, nucleus, electron. The correct one is electron. The particle that carries a negative electrical charge is called electron. Question number 3. An atom of carbon contains 6 protons and 6 neutrons. Its mass number will be 12, 6, 18, 24. The correct one is 12. An atom of carbon contains 6 proton and 6 neutron, तो इसकी mass number 12 होंगी. Question number 4. The center or core of an atom is called orbital, nucleus, proton and neutron. The correct one is nucleus. किसी एटम के सेंटर को हम न्यूक्लियस भी कह सकते हैं. Question number 5. An element has 7 electrons and its valency is 7, 0, 1, 8. The correct one is 1. जिस एलिमेंट की 7 इलेक्ट्रॉन वैलेंसी शेल में हो तो इसको वैलेंसी नंबर 1 हो. एक्सरसाइज 7. फिजिकल एंड केमिकल चेंज ऑफ प्रोसेस. क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 है इसमें ड्यूरिंग अ फिजिकल चेंज द केमिकल कंपोजिशन ऑफ द सब्सटेंस इज चेंज, डज नॉट चेंज, permanently change, temporary change. The correct one is does not change. During a physical change, the chemical composition of the substance does not change. Hydrocarbon are the compound of carbon and hydrocarbon compound है कार्बन और दूसरा किया ऑक्सीजन, हाइड्रोजन, नाइट्रोजन, chlorine. The correct one is hydrogen. Hydrocarbon are the compound of carbon and hydrogen. Polyethylene is a monomer element, polymer, fertilizer. The correct one is polymer. Polyethylene is a polymer. Polyethylene एक polymer है. The product of burning hydrocarbons are carbon dioxide and water, carbon dioxide and oxygen, oxygen and water, nitrogen and oxygen. The correct one is carbon dioxide and water. The product of burning hydrogen are carbon dioxide and water. Vegetable oil is converted into a solid fat by a process called. वेजिटेबल ऑयल जब कन्वर्ट होती है सॉलिड तो इसको हम इस प्रोसेस को हम क्या कहते हैं? रिस्पायरेशन, फोटोसिंथेसिस, पॉलीमराइजेशन, हाइड्रोजिनेशन. द करेक्ट वन इज हाइड्रोजिनेशन. वेजिटेबल ऑयल इज कन्वर्टेड इनटू अ सॉलिड फैट बाय अ प्रोसेस कॉल्ड हाइड्रोजिनेशन. एक्सरसाइज नंबर 8. ट्रांसमिशन ऑफ हीट. क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 है इसमें द हीट एंड अ मेटल रॉड फ्लो बाय द प्रोसेस ऑफ रेडिएशन, कंडक्शन, कन्वेक्शन, मैग्नेटाइजेशन. द करेक्ट वन इज कंडक्शन. द हीट एंड अ मेटल रॉड फ्लो बाय द प्रोसेस ऑफ कंडक्शन. कोस्टल ब्रीज इज प्रोड्यूस्ड बाय convection, radiation, conduction, rain. The correct one is convection. Coastal breeze is produced by convection. The process of heat transfer from hotter place to a colder place by actual movement of the particle of the medium is known as convection, conduction, radiation, evaporation. The correct one is convection. The process of heat transfer. Black or dark colored clothes are worn in cold climates because these are good reflector for observer, good reflector and for observer, for reflector and good observer. The correct one is for reflector and good observer. Convection occurs only in liquid and gases, liquid and solids, solids and gases, liquid and metals. The correct one is liquids and gases. Convection occurs only in liquid. Exercise 9. Question number 1. When light enters from one medium to another, it bends slightly from its original path. This bending is called reflection, refraction, dispersion, total internal reflection. The correct one is refraction. When light enters from air into glass, it bends reflection toward normal, away normal, does not change the path. All the light is reflected. The correct one is toward normal. After rain, when sunlight falls on tiny raindrop suspended in the air, rainbow is produced due to reflection of light, refraction of light, dispersion of light, diffraction of light. The correct one is dispersion of light. The primary color of light are red, green, yellow, red, green, blue, red, yellow, blue, green, yellow, blue. The correct one is red, green, blue, RGB. In the desert, mirage is seen due to which phenomena? Reflection, refraction, diffraction, total internal reflection. The correct one is total internal reflection. Exercise 10. Question number 1. Sound wave are longitudinal wave, transverse wave, X-ray wave, electromagnetic wave. The correct one is longitudinal wave. Which one of the following media is worst for transmitting sound wave? Water, iron, vacuum, wood. The correct one is vacuum. Which of the following is related to the pitch of sound wave? Wavelength, speed, amplitude, frequency. The correct one is frequency. A human ear can hear a sound only if its frequency lies between 20 to 200 Hz, 20 to 20,000 Hz. The correct one is 20 to 20,000 Hz. The maximum displacement of the particle of the medium from their original undisturbed position is called pitch, time period, frequency, amplitude. The correct one is amplitude. Exercise 11. Question number 1. A fuse is used to prevent electrical flow, save electrical energy, prevent excessive current, increase voltage. The correct one is prevent excessive current. The earth wire is used to prevent excessive current flow, prevent electrical shock, prevent the appliance of exploding, prevent the appliance from floating voltage. The correct one is prevents electrical shock. Charge and motion produces current, voltage, circuit, energy. The correct one is current. The larger unit of electricity is electricity का बड़ा यूनिट जूल, watt, kilowatt, ampere. The correct one is kilowatt. 2 kilowatt hour is the energy A, B, C, D. The correct one is B. Exercise 12. इसमें क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 है द बिल्डिंग ब्लॉक्स ऑफ द यूनिवर्स इज। यूनिवर्स का बिल्डिंग ब्लॉक्स क्या है? अर्थ है, सन है, गैलेक्सी है, नन ऑफ द अबव. द करेक्ट वन इज गैलेक्सी. The building blocks of the universe is galaxy. Light ray travel at speed of 332 किलोमीटर पर सेकंड, 3000 किलोमीटर पर सेकंड, 3 लाख किलोमीटर पर सेकंड. करेक्ट वन इज द मिल्की वे इज स्पाइरल, elliptical, irregular, all of the above. The correct one is spiral. The Milky Way is spiral. A black hole has a very strong electric field, gravitational field, magnetic field, electromagnetic. The correct one is gravitational field. A black hole has a very strong gravitational field. The light from sun reaches the earth in about 4 minutes, 6 minutes, 8 minutes, 10 minutes. The correct one is 8 minutes. The light from sun reaches the earth in about 8 minutes.